The next thing I want to show you is some mineral buckets that I have set up for the chickens for on demand. I have 4 different things that I provide for them on demand, and the reason I do that is, again, a chicken, like most animals, they know what nutrients they're missing in their diet, and they can find those sources, and they'll eat what they need just to maintain their health, the health of their eggs, and such. And so what I provide to them are 4 things. I have here rock phosphate and oyster shell. And the oyster shell is for calcium. It's a calcium source that allows them to maintain the egg shell, a hardy eggshell. I have one that's very talkative right now. So the oyster shell is for calcium, and the rock phosphate is for phosphorus. Well, a lot of people just feed oyster shell. The problem is that sometimes chickens can get too much calcium, and what will happen is the eggshell will have a lot of bumps on it. It looks like it's got warts, and it's not appealing to look at, and people think their chickens are sick. They're not sick, they just have too much calcium. So you provide a rock phosphate, which is a soft colloidal phosphate in a rock form, so that they can peck at that when they need it, and it'll balance out the calcium in their system, so that it's essentially it's a combination of calcium and phosphorus that gives a good shell quality. So if they have too much calcium, they can have the phosphorus in there to help balance it out, and so I provide both so that they can get what they need. The other 2 that I have here, this is a chipped charcoal that chickens can use, and the charcoal you can buy commercially. And then this is just grit, just a poultry grit. They have plenty of access to rock out here. I don't really think they need it, just natural rock that they can use for their gizzards to help break down the seeds. But I provide a little grit just in case some bird wants to come over and grab some. But the activated charcoal, that's again something that if a chicken's not feeling well, they got a gut load of oocysts or eggs, bacteria, they can consume the activated charcoal, and it actually helps their digestive system just like it would in a human, so that they can maintain their overall health. So it's there for free feeding as they need it to supplement their diet. And so with those 4 things, with the fermented feed that I do every day, and with the yogurt that I do from time to time, my birds stay very healthy. Their eggs are in great condition. And I know the difference because when I first started raising chickens, I didn't do any of this stuff. And I had some soft shell eggs certain mornings, which can happen if a bird gets stressed and they lay an egg that's not fully formed. I had a lot of the calcium on the outside of the eggs. I had ripples in eggs. I had a lot of different funky things. They normally don't go up there. They slide off. You'll watch. She'll slide off because it's sloped to the top, and they can't stay up there long. But with these things that I'm doing now, my chickens stay very healthy, and the eggs come out very, very clean. And so I don't know if anybody's laid eggs yet. You can see they're in there doing their business. So we don't have any eggs in there yet. I don't know if we have anybody in here yet that's laying eggs. Oh, there's one. So there's an example of an egg, that you can see. I mean, it's pristine. I mean, there's really no blemishes on it. It's in great shape. Got some speckling, but that's just based on the breed. You may get some speckling. But this is a light brown egg, and it's still warm in my hand, that they lay. And so I get all different kinds of colors, and I'll show you that in a minute, the kinds of color spectrum eggs that I get. But that's how I keep my chickens healthy, and how I keep them laying perfect eggs like this.